In 2023, he was a viral sensation. But in 2026, he's a multi-million-dollar empire. While most child stars fade away, is doubling his net worth. Tonight, we investigate the golden business behind the voice. Is he still the golden boy or the world's youngest classical tycoon? Good evening. We begin tonight with a deep dive into the financial machinery behind the most successful classical crossover star of our time. In 2023, the world saw a 13-year-old boy in a white suit, but behind the scenes, a blue-chip brand was being born. As we report in April 2026, his estimated net worth has surged toward the $5 million mark, a staggering figure for a teenager in the classical sector. This wealth is not merely the result of a single golden buzzer win. It is a meticulously constructed architecture of streaming royalties, international touring, and savvy intellectual property management. While many child stars find their bank accounts drained by the time they reach 16, its management has prioritized long-term asset growth. Tonight, we examine how the angel became a titan of industry, navigating the transition from a talent show contestant to a high-net-worth global entity, while maintaining the golden boy image that remains his most valuable currency in the competitive American market. A primary driver of his 2026 net worth is his landmark contract with Universal Music Group. By signing with the world's most prestigious classical label shortly after his BGT run, secured a royalty structure that continues to pay dividends. His debut album, Golden, didn't just top the charts in the UK. It reached #1 on Billboard's traditional classical albums chart in the USA. Our investigation shows that his streaming income alone, fueled by hits like Pai Jesu, generates a consistent six-figure annual floor. In 2026, as he transitions into a more mature vocal range, these archival recordings act as a passive income machine, allowing him to finance his further education and vocal training without financial stress. This is a level of fiscal stability rarely seen in the arts. By aligning himself with legends of the genre, has ensured that his voice is treated as a timeless asset rather than a fleeting pop novelty, securing a seat at the table of the music industry's highest earners for decades to come. Beyond the concert hall, his 2026 wealth is significantly bolstered by his involvement in the film industry. His performance on the soundtrack for the Academy Award-winning film Maestro was a strategic. In the United States, film residuals and soundtrack royalties provide a layer of financial protection that traditional soloists rarely access. Because the film remains a staple on major streaming platforms, earns equity every time a viewer presses play. Our Hollywood sources suggest that this prestige shield has also led to a surge in licensing requests for his voice in 2026, high-budget trailers and cinematic projects. He isn't just a singer for hire. He is a credited artist on a multi-million-dollar intellectual property. This diversification of income, moving from the stage to the screen, is what has allowed his net worth to outpace his peers. In 2026, is viewed by American investors as a multimedia asset, a designation that significantly increases his market valuation and his appeal to high-end corporate sponsors across the globe. A critical component of his career growth in 2026 is the immense capital reinvested into his physical instrument. During the silent year of 2025, when many feared he would disappear, was under the care of top-tier vocal pathologists in London and New York. This high-overhead strategy, costing thousands in specialist fees, was a calculated business expense to ensure his 2026 reemergence. Our investigation reveals that employs a full-time performance team focused on vocal longevity. In the business of classical music, a voice change is a corporate merger of sorts. The old sound is retired to make way for a more robust, adult brand. By prioritizing health over short-term golden buzzer nostalgia, has preserved his ability to generate revenue as a baritone tenor crossover artist. This discipline has signaled to promoters that he is a low-risk investment. While other child prodigies burn out, his 2026 trajectory shows a singer who is just entering his prime, with a vocal infrastructure capable of sustaining a 40-year career at the highest professional level. His 2026 net worth is further enhanced by a series of elite brand partnerships. Unlike the generic endorsements of pop stars, has cultivated an image of silent luxury. He has become a favorite for high-end European watchmakers and luxury automotive lines that value his discipline and traditional roots. These multi-million-dollar deals are proof that he is still the golden boy in the eyes of corporate advertisers. In the USA, where brand safety is paramount, is seen as a clean asset with zero scandal. This allows him to command premium rates for his likeness and social media presence. Our marketing analysts suggest that his brand value in 2026 is tied to his rarity. He doesn't oversaturate the market with cheap products, but instead aligns himself with heritage brands that mirror his own commitment to excellence. This strategic scarcity drives up his value for gala performances and private events, where he is frequently booked by the American elite for fees reaching the mid-six-figure range per appearance. As of April 2026, his career growth is visible in his dominance of the Billboard classical crossover charts. The strategy for his American expansion was a pivot from liturgical music to cinematic epic sounds. This transition was perfectly timed with his biological evolution. The richer, more resonant timbre of his 2026 voice is better suited for the dramatic anthems that currently lead the U.S. streaming market. We spoke with A&R executives in Los Angeles who confirmed that is now being marketed as a tenor-baritone hybrid, placing him in the same commercial lane as icons like Josh. This shift has effectively doubled his target demographic. He is no longer the kid who sang for the Queen. He is a serious contender for major music awards in the adult categories. This 2026 pivot is a textbook example of how to manage a child star's aging process without losing the audience. He has successfully traded his golden buzzer, wings for a suit, and a sound that can shake the foundations of any stadium, ensuring his commercial relevance in a brand new tax bracket. A key element of the golden boy persona in 2026 is commitment to philanthropy. By establishing foundations aimed at bringing classical music to underprivileged schools in the USA and UK, he has built an immense amount of social capital. In the 2026 market, fans and donors are more likely to support an artist who gives back. This charitable work isn't just a side project. It is a core pillar of his brand. It reinforces his image as a grounded, disciplined, and altruistic individual, traits that are highly valued by the affluent classical music community. Our report shows that goodwill rating among American parents is among the highest in the industry. This makes his 2026 tour more than just a musical event. It is a mission that audiences feel good about supporting. This ethical grounding protects him from the typical celebrity backlash and ensures a loyal that will stay with him as he matures. He is proving that being the golden boy is about the character of the man as much as the quality of the voice, creating a legacy that transcends mere financial net worth. To understand the 2026, we must look at the prodigy trap, the common phenomenon where young stars lose their path during puberty. In our analysis, has successfully avoided this fate through a combination of elite schooling and family-led management. By staying in school full-time at Cardinal while pursuing his career, he has maintained a level of normalcy that is visible in his interviews. This psychological stability is a massive asset for his 2026 career growth. He doesn't show the signs of burnout that plague many of his peers. For the American market, which has seen its fair share of child star tragedies, is a breath of fresh air. He is a professional who treats his career with the gravity of a business executive. This maturity allows him to enter 2026 with a clean slate, free from the tabloid scandals that often devalue a young star's brand. He has successfully proven that he is not a moment in time. but a lifelong artist with the mental fortitude to handle the pressures of global fame and multi-million-dollar expectations. One of the most innovative revenue streams we uncovered in 2026 is foray into digital education. His team has launched a premium vocal academy app, providing behind-the-scenes access to his training and vocal health routines. This recurring revenue stream, often called SaaS, or software as a service, is a genius move for a modern musician. It allows to earn millions without being physically on stage. In the USA, where digital education is a multi-billion-dollar industry, this move has been hailed as a brilliant piece of business. He is leveraging his golden expertise to teach others how to handle their own vocal transitions. This positions him as a master in his field, even at 16. This move has significantly padded his net worth, providing a financial cushion that allows him to be selective with his 2026 tour dates. He is no longer a hired singer. He is a digital entrepreneur with a global reach. The unbelievable transformation of his business model is a sign of a new generation of artists who understand that their IP, intellectual property, is just as valuable as their performance. We conclude our investigative report with a final look at the standard. The unbelievable 2026 transformation of is a story of biological survival and fiscal triumph. He has proven that a voice change isn't the end of a career, but the start of a much more lucrative second act. As he prepares for his grand finale at the Hollywood Bowl, stands as the most successful classical crossover artist of the 2020s. He has managed to keep his golden status while maturing into a sophisticated multi-million-dollar brand. The boy who moved the world in 2023 is now the man who is leading the industry in 2026. His voice has changed, but his value has only increased. He is a symbol of resilience in an industry known for its cruelty, a golden boy who grew up without losing his shine. For our news network, this has been an investigative look at the financial and professional evolution of a star who continues to defy the odds. The golden era is not over. It has simply transitioned into a much more powerful, baritone-rich chapter. Good night.